Hi there. Do you want to become a millionaire? I'm going to share with you 10 mistakes which you need to avoid by all means for you to work towards becoming a millionaire or even so financially free. This video is very important for you because we live in a world full of disparities where top 10 richest people in the world hold wealth equivalent to over 30% of the poorest in the same world. That is how insane it is. Imagine 10 richest people holding wealth which is held by over 1.5 billion people in the same world. That is how insane it is. But also, guys, there is something positive in this which you too, in case you are ambitious out there, can strive towards building wealth. In that, over 65% of the richest people in the world are actually self-made, meaning they came from nothing and they were able to build something for themselves, to build something for their generations to come. That is how insane it is. And in fact, it shows you that actually you can come from nothing and be able to also become a millionaire, or even better yet, become a billionaire. Of course, with a caveat to it. In case you do any of these mistakes, chances are you won't be able to be financially free. That's why this video is important for you. You are all much welcome to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifunam. And by the way, if you are new here and you love such kind of content around personal finance, investing, and also periodically I go out there to show you real estate and places, consider subscribing to this channel. Subscribe for you to be catching up on such awesome videos each and every day. Thank you for subscribing. Having said that, the first mistake which you need to avoid is not having a budget. Guys, budgeting is like the constitution which you need to follow for you to be able to understand your flow of money. In essence, how much are you spending on expenditures? How much income are you getting? How much are you planning for your big financial goals and so forth? So ensure you do budget, and most importantly, follow your budget to the latter. Of course, at start, it won't be easy because maybe you are used to things like, for example, doing those random or impromptu shopping. You are used to spoiling yourself as you want. But in the grand scheme of things, you gotta realize that, guys, actually, you are wasting a lot of money which you could else have saved through having a budget and following to the latter. So start today. You can start as simple as writing down on a piece of paper, or even so use any of the budgeting tools out there. With the advent of the internet and software out here, we have tons of software which can assist you, and applications out there too which can assist you do budgeting. And then the second mistake which you can do is living beyond your means. Look here, guys, a journey of even miles out there begin with a single step. Even the people who are millionaires out there, who are billionaires out there, began by ensuring they were living below their means. And then it is true that they were able to get surplus amounts of money, squeeze something here and there, get a few dollars here and there, get a few shillings here and there. And in the grand scheme of things, this money they were sparing or squeezing over time added to them having something which they could use to work to become millionaires. So ensure you live within your means. You living beyond your means is one of the biggest mistakes you can do, because through that, you're going to be in perpetual debt trap. You'll be continuously borrowing money left, right, center to live. If you live within your means, you're going to have achieved one thing towards working, towards obtaining financial freedom. And then the third mistake you can do in your quest to become a millionaire is not investing money. Guys, you don't need to have a lot of money for you to invest. In fact, you can start with whichever amount of money you have. Investing is a long-term thing. Investing is a habit. You need to start today for you to be able to develop investing acumen. And then over time, even you can commit big amounts of money. You can unlock big amounts of money which can assist you invest on a grand scheme of things compared to peers out there. But the most important thing is start small and start today. If you are not investing so far, you are doing a big injustice to yourself. Reason being, you aren't really using your money to the optimal compounding capability of it growing exponentially in future. And also, you are not taking the opportunity for you to learn about what investing entails. So, start investing today for you to work towards becoming a millionaire. And then, the fourth mistake you can do in your quest to becoming a millionaire is not having an emergency fund. What do I mean? Simple things like, for example, not having a health insurance for your children, for example, not having an education fund, you name it. These are very important things for you to have. More so, those basic emergency funds out there, like for example, health insurance, like for example, insurance, the pressures of your assets, like for example, vehicle, house, you name it. And I'm saying so because emergencies out here don't have a formula. Emergencies come knocking anytime. And if an emergency come knocking and you haven't really planned, or even so, you haven't safeguarded yourself against an emergency, chances are it can really derail you financially. It can in fact take each and every money and resource you have out there. We have all seen, for example, people selling their houses, people selling their land for them to be able to pay medical bills. So try your level best to ensure you invest in emergency funds for you to be able to safeguard your quest towards building wealth. And then the fifth mistake you can do is not planning for retirement. What do I mean? On this point, you can look at it from different perspectives. In case someone, for example, is a seasoned civil public servant out there working diligently for them to be able to work their entire career, well and good. But if, for example, they aren't really investing in retirement plans out there, for example, the 401 or even other retirement plans out there in different countries, you could be actually doing injustice to yourself. And I'm saying so because you could end up working very hard, and the moment at which, for example, you're going to be retired, whether by legal age, whether by accident or even by choice, you won't have any funds to survive on. And you could end up using what you've been working very hard to build over time, and it's going to be derailed in just a few hours, a few days, a few months, you name it. So ensure you invest in retirement plans or retirement schemes out there. More so, those which have a mix of kind of like investment, growth on your retirement input, so that over time you can be able to benefit. Okay? And then the sixth mistake you can do in your quest to becoming a millionaire is you not paying off your debts. More so, those debts which have unscrupulous interest rates. Look here, guys. The way the world order is designed is that a few people can be able to control many using debt. That's why out here, of course, not everyone has the same financial muscle, but those who are able to give you money won't really give you money for free. They're going to give you at a cost. Whether it's, for example, you are borrowing money outright from a bank, they're going to give you at an interest. Whether, for example, you want to buy a house, they're going to give you mortgage at an interest, you name it. Ultimately, not all debts out here are equal. Some have very high interest rates. In case you begin getting money, one of your priorities should be paying off debts. More so, those debts which are accruing very high interest rates. And I'm saying so because if you don't pay off these very unscrupulous, high interest attracting debts, you might end up working very hard your entire life, and yet you are working to chase the ever-growing and exponentially growing interest rates. Try your level best to pay off this debt so that you can be able to have peace of mind, and even so unlock resources which you could else put elsewhere, like for example in investing. And through that, you can truly work towards becoming a millionaire because your debt is under control. And then relating to that, the seventh thing, which is a mistake also you can do for yourself in the quest towards becoming a millionaire, is you not managing your credit. When it comes to debt, guys, there is something called good debt and bad debt. Most of the times, even the most richest of people out here utilize good debt in form of leverage. For example, you want to do something, maybe build rentals out there, you want to do big business which you are sure of returns. Debt is good in that context because leverage can actually assist you scale up your potential return. But also, financial institutions out here look at someone's credit score. They look at someone's credit record before they decide, first of all, whether to give them financing or not. And then secondly, to decide on the interest rate or else the cost they're going to pay for them borrowing from these financial institutions. If your credit score is poor, worst comes to worst, chances are financial institutions out there won't really give you any form of financing or loan which you are seeking. And secondly, if they're going to give you loan, chances are they're going to give you at a higher rate compared to someone with a good credit score. Reason being, you are a more risky borrower. So try your level best to ensure your credit score is under check and is good for you to be able to access better financing if you need to, and also at favorable interest rates. And then the eighth mistake you can do in your quest to become a millionaire is not having ambitious financial goals or a plan. If you don't have a plan, you won't be working towards anything. That's why in your quest to becoming a millionaire, ensure you have ambitious financial goals. And even with that, it's going to assist you know the exact breakdown of what you are working for you to be able to achieve your bigger goal. For example, I'm going to tell myself, for example, I want to buy a house worth 10 million, okay? I want, for example, to build apartments worth 50 million, and so forth. And so with that, I'm going to really break it down very well to know clearly for how much am I working for each and every month. What am I supposed to look for each and every year in quest to work towards becoming that millionaire I desire. If you're sitting there, for example, just hoping one day millions are going to fall on your lap and you're going to become a millionaire, woe unto you. You're going to continue being poor, in fact, living hand to mouth. But if you have ambitious goals, you're going to seek ways through which you can be able to get money to achieve your ambitious goals. And by the way, that is one of the key things which anchors millionaires out there. They have very ambitious goals, and most importantly, they have breakdown with regards to how they are working towards achieving their ambitious financial goals. And then the ninth mistake you can do in your quest to building wealth to become a millionaire is not taking action. More so, not taking action at the right time. What do I mean? Guys, success out here is a mix of multiple things. First thing is luck, yes. Second thing is skills. And thirdly, it is opportunity meeting preparedness. Someone out there said, the early bird catches the worm. It is a fact. To give you an example, when, for example, the cryptocurrency buzz was catching up, a few people got into it early. And it is those people got into it early who were able to make good amounts of money compared to those who got in late. So, if you are ambitious enough, you want to become a millionaire and actually if the conditions are good for you, for example, you have spare amount of money which you can be able to risk at any particular point in time. Don't really think much about what you're gonna lose. Of course, in the course to becoming a millionaire, you could lose some amount of money on the way to becoming a millionaire, but also you can jump at opportunities which are promising. Of course, those opportunities which don't have red flags, those opportunities which are anchored on things which are exciting to you, maybe things of the future which are going to spur economic growth. Like, for example, tech anchored opportunities and so forth. Jump on them, get in early, and be sure you're going to be able to see your money grow over time. Of course, this isn't financial advice. Do your own research, and even so, know the kind of risk you want to get into before you jump in it. You are responsible for your own success or failure, so do research before jumping on anything, okay? And then, the 10th mistake you can do in your quest to building wealth to become a millionaire is you not staying informed all the time. Stay updated, guys. Know what is happening out there with regards to current affairs. Know what is happening out there with regards to business. know what is happening out there with regards to investing opportunities. It is true that you're going to be able to expand your financial investments out there. It is true that you're going to be able to know which opportunities exist out there. So all the time, ensure you stay updated with regards to what is happening, for example, in the stock market, in the cryptocurrency market, in the derivatives markets, in the futures, and so forth. Ensure you stay updated for you to be able to know what are the most ideal and also possible frontiers when it comes to the next big thing with regards to making money. Guys, those are the 10 mistakes which a person could do in their quest to becoming millionaires out there. And also I've shared with you what you need to do instead. What do you all think about this video? I hope it has added value to you in your quest to becoming a millionaire. Cheers, guys. I look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye-bye.